everyone, this is Vanessa Nielsen with Encore Staging Services. I'm excited to share with you the transformation we did to this property today. So come on in. The transformation we did to this room was incredible. There were old wall sconces that provided not too much lighting, and then we took off the valances that were outdated. Then we opted for recessed lights for a more modern and bright feel, and we also painted the walls light. So now you have a much brighter, lighter room that looks almost brand new. So now we get to this piece. What is it? Is it a phone booth? Do you put your phone here? You put your purse, your keys? So here we are with this weird thing. What do? We bring in a nice succulent arrangement. Before, this was one great big room, which is great, but how do you show different functions? How do you separate the space and really make each area functional? So we decided to create this as a sitting area to watch TV, and here the kids can play games. The kitchen is one of the most important areas of the house, and it's highly functional. But we don't want to show the daily functions. We want to clear off the counter space. We want to clear off everything to highlight the special finishes and appliances. So here the kitchen looks even more grand. You can see the beautiful countertops, the upgraded appliances by clearing away the clutter.
Hey guys, I'm Brad Gill with Next Home Lifestyles, and welcome to another Lifestyles listing. Hey, today we have a special treat as we're taking a look behind the scenes of the staging process.
Hi Brad, come on in.
Hi Vanessa. So Vanessa, just curious, why do we choose to stage a house? Like when you're here, what are some of the things you're doing to the home? What's so important about home staging?
It is so important because when we walk through our property, we take a look at what the key features we want to highlight. And the areas that are not so desirable or not as updated, we want to deflect from that.
So specifically when you're coming through to do a consultation for a client ahead of time, what are some of the recommendations you would make?
While going through the home, I would notice the wall colors or the condition of the home. The lighting, is it adequate? The functions of the space, I think, is very important.
So what are some quick tips that you can share to help a seller prepare for you coming through and staging their home?
Easy enough. Best thing you can do is declutter. Let go. There are pieces that are sentimental to us, yet at the same time we are preparing our home for show, so we want to let go. Get some friends, get some wine, get a pod.
I'll be right over. Thanks so much, Vanessa, for letting us behind the scenes today. I'm really looking forward to seeing your amazing design on our next property.
Thank you, Brad. I look forward to working on the next job with you. We are at a property in Milpitas. As you can see, we're right in the middle of staging. Come on in, I'll show you just what's going on behind the scenes. So you have a front entrance here. There used to be a cabinet right here. That was the homeowner's personal item, so she's cleared out pretty much 99.9% of the house. We're putting in a bench right here. In this entrance, there was an older light, and we had them change it out to something very clean and neutral. An LED light that actually is very bright. I just love that it's very flush mount and makes the ceiling feel taller. That's the crew working, and this is going to be a living room area, and this is going to be the formal dining room area. Here we are in the kitchen, breakfast nook, and family room. So I call this the great room. The kitchen is very bright and spacious, and I love how they remodeled it. We accessorized it to bring out a little bit more color while still keeping the palette very neutral. And you'll notice the black hardware on the kitchens, and it really makes the kitchen pop without making the kitchen look busy. I love this macrame here. This is fun and a different, unexpected piece of art on the wall. Actually, they had a couch right here. So that's the couch that we're using, that's theirs, and it used to be by the windows. It was taller than the window ledge, and I did not want to obstruct the windows. I wanted people to be able to see the view outside. So we moved their couch over to the wall side. We are going to be dressing that up. The bookcase is coming in. The bookcase by the fireplace really lets people know that they can have a built-in cabinet, add more storage inside this nook, so it shows a lot of different possibilities. The fact that the couch has been removed from the windows, now the fireplace can be a focal point in this room. So this mirror was here already, hung with the hook and 2 nails down here. We are going to actually rehang this mirror. So we're gonna hang it a little bit more securely, and it will look like this. This is actually a better orientation, so then that way the wall art itself is not wall to wall. So again, this way it was a little bit more wall to wall. This way, the portrait way, gives it more space. In the hallway, there used to be an older light, and I had them switch it out to a cleaner contemporary flush mount light. In this powder bathroom, there was another light fixture, but we chose something trendier. So these are really fun lights. If I turn off the lights, you can kind of see the shape of it. And the whole entire bathroom got repainted to a more neutral color that matches the rest of the house. Follow me upstairs. I'm excited to show you all the spacious bedrooms that are offered in this house. First of all, let's start with the carpet. The carpet was replaced. I love this pattern. So fun, and in fact, when something stains, it's going to be hard to tell. So I like this new trendy style. Master bedroom lights. Turn it on. There used to be a crib right here. They had a queen bed, and they had furniture on this side. We had them vacate the entire room, and we brought in our bed. So this is still work in progress right now. I can't wait to show you how it looks afterwards. But here is the most exciting transformation I can't wait to share with you here. The master bathroom vanity. What they had was old and outdated, and it wasn't going to get you the price tag that they're looking for. So this was a major upgrade. The dual vanity with new cabinets, new sink, new everything, new faucets. And I love the beautiful mirrors here. And take a look at the lights up above. Aren't these fun? And they match with the rest of the house too. Another update to this property was the shower door. It's nice and clear. It used to be an obscured glass, and it just gave it a very dated look. So now we have a crystal clear, which makes it new and clean. So in this bathroom, we had them paint over the purple walls. I was okay with the purple, but in the end, having a neutral color just matched with the rest of the house. It just makes it move-in ready for people. We updated the vanity light, and I think they're just so fun and so new. So I think the new buyers will be excited about this feature. Going into one of the bedrooms here, we love their papasan chair. We had them keep the papasan chair in here. I think it's very fun and playful. Here we are in the bedroom where I suggested we have 2 twin beds in here because there was enough space, so I can't wait for it to be completed. And this room in here, we wanted to convey it as a bedroom and also a room where someone can have their home office as well. We didn't want to sacrifice the bedroom portion because every bedroom has value to it, more so than an office. So we wanted to show both functions. I felt a lot like Goldilocks today walking into this home. We finished this property last night, and today I'm coming back to just see how it looks like during the day and kind of just soak in what my team and I did, because we just worked so hard and we never really stepped back to kind of enjoy our work. I don't know if that makes sense, but now I'm seeing it again in a different light, and it just feels good. And I felt like Goldilocks just going through the house and testing everything out. Let me tell you about this home. It's a tri-level townhouse, and it's a brand new development. We were asked to stage this well before COVID-19, but sometimes with new development, you got PG&E needing to come out, you got inspectors, and things are not ready during construction and it gets pushed out. So we were waiting for a while for this project, and then during COVID-19, things came to a screeching halt. A lot of builders were not working anymore. This particular builder was not working, so they just shut down everything. But during that period, we were able to spend the time to plan the project out for when it was ready again. So right when the shelter in place was relaxed a little bit for real estate and for home stagers, we were pretty much ready to go because we had this project planned for about a couple of months. So we're so happy to be out working again and moving our feet, getting up and down the stairs, and getting a great workout again.
Wow, you're great. Super fun.
Walking into a vacant home, even I myself find it hard to imagine what's going to go in here until I draw it out. But with my trained eye, I'm able to be there and visualize where the living room and the dining area would go, and then all the accessories. But to the untrained eye, it is so hard just to look at this empty space and figure out what is able to fit in here, what it's gonna be, and where things are gonna go. Custom. This was made at home while we were sheltering in place. Okay, and now we We walk down the hallway and we get into the first bedroom, which is down the hall from the great space. Our goal was to make this room look as spacious as possible, so having a day bed and a desk combination allows people to visualize this is where I can have guests stay and this is where I can actually have my home office.
We'll never get old. Heading down Cali, driving round with my baby. Tough drops and raindrops, motion got me all faded. My heart got me going all crazy, and I won't be walking away, yeah. I'm a fool, yeah, I got a love line, and ooh, yeah, got my heart out, and it's covered in gold, like moonlight over Hollywood, and it's cool, yeah, cause you know it's good, oh baby.
Now you walk up another flight of stairs to the third floor, and this is where you'll find the master bedroom and another bedroom suite. I love this bedroom upstairs because it has its own bathroom suite, and the hallway here is narrow, so we needed to accent the space to show that you can actually do something within these confined walls. You go into the master bedroom. We kept the furniture very neutral, but we accented it with the bedding and the wall art just to give it a very warm and cozy, slightly rustic look. I absolutely love all the windows in this room. It just makes the room that much bigger and much more spacious. Now this master bathroom is pretty amazing. It is bright. Having glass enclosures make the space feel much bigger and spacious.
Something more. I feel the waves around me shaking me to my core. I can give to you everything you need. We can live on the water. Oh, there's something right about tonight.
There's a small deck out by the kitchen, and where this unit faces, this unit is so bright and spacious and has tons of windows, which I love. It brings in a lot of natural light and it makes the space feel a lot bigger.
I see that you're yearning for something more. I feel the waves around me shaking me to my core. I can give to you everything you need. We can live on the water. Oh, there's something right about tonight. Oh, I come alive inside your eyes.
Look at my biceps. It's a good workout.
Yeah,
Is
that's
it?
what you need.
So there you have it, folks. All done with this unit. It's a brand new construction. It was empty, and we had a fun challenge of making it look good and letting people know what they can do with the space. thoughts coming in here. I wanted to try everything. I wanted to touch, feel, open all the windows, sit on the couch. I just wanted to experience it all. And that's the home buying experience we provide. And today we're at another property. This time the agent and builder is seeking a modern farmhouse look. I'll tour you through what we're doing right now. We're in the middle of staging it, in fact, so nothing is in place just yet. We wanted to point out this beautiful modern fixture. So it's clean, it's dark, and it'll tie in what you'll be seeing at the property and the finishes. So it goes to scale with this beautiful dining table, and the flooring is where you get the modern farmhouse look with the variation in the planks. And I'm going to take you down to the family room here. The fireplace was going to be white as I had seen it, and today I just got to the property and I was not told it was this color. It's a dark gray. It is beautiful, but we're going to have to improvise and see what we can come up with in our arsenal. I'll share that with you and hopefully we'll nail it. So I'll see you soon. And here we are after staging in 90-degree heat. I hope we turn up the heat at this property. Follow me. I'm going to show you what we did to this fireplace. I had wanted to address this dark gray fireplace. I had thought it was going to be white, but it got painted a dark gray, which is fine, but we needed to really tone it down a little bit, so we accessorized the fireplace area. We hung this wall art, and we brought in these 2 bookcases to fill the area and to balance out the fireplace. There you have it, our translation of the modern farmhouse. I hope you like it. What do you think? Did we nail the farmhouse look? Today, I'm super excited to share with you the behind-the-scenes transformation of a 13,000 square foot property we're staging in Atherton. And here we are inside this beauty. To the left of me is the living room, and we're going to be adding some special furniture here. To transform this property, it was actually vacant to begin with, so that was nice to have a clean slate. What we did here was to lighten and brighten the home and also to give it great design. So what are we doing up here? You have this beautiful chandelier, but I feel that these shades make it look too outdated, so we're taking them off. Just because they come with shades doesn't mean we need to put them on. Now we have a new lamp, no shades. Bye, Grandma! Here, where we're going to have some console tables and benches to fill the space. opposite the living room, this is going to be the executive office. We get to the formal dining room. There's beautiful fixtures here. The space is pretty big, so we want to have things to scale. Beautiful, beautiful gourmet kitchen. Not too much needed here, but we're going to need some bar stools, some simple accessories to just show the beautiful finishes and hardware in this kitchen. And they have matching pendant lights to match with the formal dining room area as well. One of my favorite rooms here is the great room. Look at the fixture. How grand is that? So this room is a little bit funky. You got that as a focal point, and this is a focal point as well. So we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna position that couch. And here we're upstairs, we're going into the master suite. It's an awesome room where we have a retreat area right here, so a sitting area. And look at those beautiful built-ins. We're gonna place a bed over on this side here. Master suite. I'm jealous of this spot here. But you want to see what's so amazing? This is one of my favorite things, is this built-in. Yes, when you want that to get ready in the morning. Down on the third floor, the basement. It's still above ground though, I just call it the basement. Look at this game room in here. So you got a space for a pool table, ping pong table. We have even one more area here. What are we gonna do with this space? There's a lot of room. And we have a full hangout area here. Now, follow me to a very special room. You ready? A wine cellar. We should check out this elevator. There's an elevator in the house. Isn't that cool? Here is the guest bedroom, in-law bedroom with its own bathroom suite. favorite spot in this area is this library, this sitting area for the in-law unit. Let's step out into the very nice and spacious backyard. And here we have the swimming pool. Simple swimming pool, but very beautifully done. We have a multi-purpose tennis court, volleyball, modern, country, rustic lifestyle that anyone can enjoy. And the next area I want to show you is this outdoor dining area. What do you think? Do a karate chop.
We're really excited to show you. You guys got a sneak peek at the beginning, but now you get to see it in its final stages after Vanessa has had her hands on it.
Let's go inside.
So I'm super excited for you to see. Vanessa did a killer job, I have to tell you. This home totally makes sense. You had such an eye. I know we kept saying it's a really tricky one to stage.
Tons of curves in here, and then you also have 90-degree angles with the awesome windows.
Yeah.
So what do you do when you got the angular and you got the circular? Definitely a lot of curve appeal.
Definitely.
The pieces that we put in just really had to work with the curves. Not be too curvy, not be too angular.
I mean, what do? You can't fight it.
Yeah, and on top of that, this had to convey a living room.
Yes.
I think that was the biggest challenge because this room was once used as a gaming for the house.
I mean, so the background behind the house is that it was designed by famed architect Richard Varda. So we were really excited that this was his project. But then it was also a case study house for livable tech. So it was used as a LAN party gaming house. And it served this dual function of being a home that is livable, that you can enjoy the views and the light, but then also something that has the functionality of a tech home. So marrying those two qualities.
Yes, absolutely. And you can still see there's monitors up here. So nothing has changed. So
No.
the case study has been, went on from what period?
It was built in 2011, so really it was showing what other people could add to their home to make it livable tech and the possibilities that were created. So we needed to show both. And as I had mentioned to you, that was really the challenge of showing it as a house that people will just want to enjoy and spend time in, but then something that really has function. And so you really took the time to understand the house and understand the architecture and what we needed from it, and the end result is phenomenal. So.
Thank you. Yeah, because as you walk in, the space felt very narrow.
Yeah.
You had two walls, you know, obviously on both sides, but it was coming in kind of like a surfboard effect.
Yes,
so,
or a boat.
Yes, or a boat. So, but the good thing is the very nice tall windows brought in the light, made the space look much more spacious, but still at the end of the day, it just curved in like a boat, like a surfboard. And how do you turn the space into several different regular functions, you know, like a regular family can move in here. Yeah, it's a home. So then therefore we had to really think about what was coming in here to convey that living room and to convey that dining space.
Definitely.
Yeah, while also maybe a special buyer can then appreciate, you know, the technology that's still there and they can do whatever they want with it, but maybe a regular family can see that it's regular space.
Exactly. That's what we really needed to convey.
Yeah, and as you walk into the bedrooms, they're just pretty much normal.
Yeah, they are. They've
Yeah.
got great views and great light, and they're still a bedroom, but again, there's still that feature that it has function, and it really encompasses the Silicon Valley lifestyle where it's live and play, and then you can bring that at home too. So.
That's perfect. And Palo Alto is also
Yeah.
a place for startups.
It is.
You know,
You don't have to have a startup in your garage. Now you can have a startup in your home, but
and the
it's
price tag is
yeah.
actually really appealing too for such a custom designed home.
Yeah, we're listed at $2,078,000, which is great for this neighborhood. It has good schools. It's close to a lot of amenities like shopping, dining, startups, Stanford. I mean, you're really in the heart of Palo Alto, which is the location is ideal. And we wanted to open up ourselves to a variety of buyers who are looking for either a home that they need to move into that's all ready to go. It was built in 2011, so you don't need to do anything. Or if they just, you know, this is their first home and they're excited to have their new space.
And speaking of new space, there were some actually really unique spaces in here. Let's take a peek.
Definitely.
So I noticed while we were staging, there was a little door, little hole.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
So we have bonus features. And under here, the owners really cared about their cats. And so they created this nifty little cat door that goes into the secret room, which we'll show you later. But then their cats were able to really utilize the full space too.
Very clever use of space.
Exactly.
I mean,
even your furry friends can feel like this is their home too. So
and it actually makes it feel like they're going in and out of fun little spaces.
exactly, which, you know, cats love to do that. So it's great too.
So show me what else is unique.
Great.
Oh,
So
beyond
I
everything
know,
else
beyond the
that's here.
house. So actually, I'll take you to the second bedroom. And what's cool there is we call it our secret passage room. So there is a secret door in the closet that opens to a room, which has, I think, a lot of potential. As you can see, there is definitely more of the tech workspaces in here, but Vanessa showed it as kind of a second living or theater room. So there's really a lot of versatility for this space. But what I find the coolest is that through this door, we have our secret entrance.
Wow.
And so, talk about fun features. So right now it opens to the server room, which if you want to come and check it out. So right now it's the server room, but if you remove the tech, you could make this into a secret, I don't know, playroom
Or your own private office.
yeah, totally, a little office.
Or a panic room. but-
Or a panic room. So there's a lot of well thought out design, and it was really about honoring the architecture, and you did such an amazing job again. It's
much.
really beautiful.
Yeah, working around the technology was, I mean, how do we incorporate the technology in with the design? Still just have everything be cohesive and not
I know.
stand out like a sore thumb.
Exactly.
Because when you walk into this room when it was vacant, all you saw was technology.
Well, the thing is, you didn't know how to live in this space, and the importance of staging, and as Vanessa has always said, it really creates the emotional connection and shows you, how can I live in this space? And you can envision yourself here enjoying a movie with your family or friends, or it's just, that's the importance of staging. So
yeah, so same thing with this room. You have different angles going on. You don't have
Yeah.
the surfboard angle, but you kind of have like a slice of a pie.
there are no square rooms here.
Yeah, no square rooms, exactly. You don't have that perfect square, 90-degree corner.
Yeah.
That makes it a little bit easier to work with. But yeah, here, how do you get the curves, furniture to work with the curves and the angles?
Yeah, and it shows us really just a beautiful, livable space. So beautiful.
Well, thank you for the challenge.
Yes, thank you for exceeding our expectations as always.
That's the fun thing about our job. We get special homes like this,
Yeah.
and they are out there. On the outside, it looks great outside, but
Yeah.
it just kind of looks like a regular home. Once you step inside, it's just something out of this world.
Definitely.
So this is going to be a non-traditional way to enter the apartment.
You and me together, we could be anything, anything.
Hi everyone, I want to share with you my very own apartment. We were fortunate enough to have an unusable space. We converted from just a basement into a place I can relax when I come home from a long day. So I'm going to show you inside and tell you about all the transformations that went on.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights.
Lunchtime. Seriously, you're having lunch right now? Won't you stop and eat?
Dripping lights paint the skies. Only you. So alive.
It's staging day, yeah. And here we are in my vacant apartment. It's time to furnish it. I found this cool futon that acts, of course, as a couch, and then you can pull it out and have room for guests. How cool is that? In fact, it even has a built-in speaker. So we're gonna be rocking out in this apartment. I can stay here. What are we gonna start with? What are we gonna do in this room? I'll brighten up this room a little bit. So we brought in this fun area rug. I'm gonna put it underneath here so that way the rug does not move. And I found a cool butterfly chair. I'm gonna put right here so that way there's the conversational flow. How this area was set up was that there was a door from the bathroom going into the backyard. It was actually pretty cool and unique. We can start off with the bathroom in here. I love the fun tassels in this towel. You have a solid, darker color, and then you have a fun texture pattern, and then you can top it off with something else that's fun. So the patterns do work well together. They are different colors, but they actually work well together. So there is a shower stall, and we didn't change this, but I added curtains here just to kind of soften the look a little bit. And we updated the bathroom, just brought in a simple sink, and I wanted to play with glass tiles, the subway. And then I added these two shelves here to get additional storage. If you want a little bit more storage, I'm going to take the wall art down. So here is the ledge, and we want to make sure that it's level And what's tricky here is that the ceiling is at a slant. I'm gonna put my ledge about right here. That's kind of where I want my ledge. I'm gonna put the level here. Right there is about level. This is where I'm gonna be marking it. The strap itself is gonna go up here. So you wanna measure when the strap is on to go up here. Something like that. Now we step into the kitchen. So there was a bar right here. There was no kitchen whatsoever. We took that out and we added in a permanent island. And I was able to add a lip up here so then there would be plumbing. So it provides for a bar height counter. So I got 2 fun swivel stools, and then when you step up it becomes basically counter height. I like being able to entertain my guests or have my children here. It's got a full-on fridge. It's got these 2 lights that I found arrived with the rose gold, and I actually didn't mind it. So when I turn off the lights, you'll be able to see what it looks like. Next, we go into the bedroom. Is it on? I think it's got auto sensor. It's like tracking, face tracking or something like that. I'm not sure. I now present you the bedroom. So it's a little bit naked. We just brought in the bed and we put in a really cool protective cover. Whee! This is awesome. I can touch the ceiling too. This is so cool. It's funny. This thing is confusing. It's gonna be confusing. Even though the space feels small, it actually can fit a queen bed in here, so it's quite comfortable. I played around with the design. The decor in the past was a little bit more modern and minimal. This year, I've changed it up a little bit. I changed it to boho, comfy style, relaxed and organic. So that's the trend this year. So there's an electric panel here which I want to cover. It doesn't match perfectly, but from this angle you can't tell, it still looks great. The little cookie. There we go. So there you have it, a temporary piece to cover the electric panel. That's actually pretty cool. So now we have this fun little clock, and I want to put it here so people can see what time they need to get up to do their thing. See, about right here. Always want to hang it at an angle so when things fall it catches a little bit if things fall. We want the guests to feel comfortable, so we're going to give them a lot of books.
Knock me down, your love is a drummer.
To complete this room, we're going to be adding an area rug. It's going to be soft on the feet, and also it actually helps absorb sound. So this unit is underneath another unit, so we want to make sure we can do as much we can towards soundproofing.
I see you wondering, I take your time so you do it.
I need some help here. This one. This is a fun plug-and-play light that I found on clearance at IKEA. And it's kind of, it feels like a jellyfish, or I call it the Medusa light. It's just fabric with ombre color, white going into blue, and it's just got a bulb, and it's a plug-and-play. So it's very versatile. You plug it into the wall and you hook it up on the ceiling wherever you want it to be. Every girl needs storage, right? As much as I do have my storage upstairs, this is my IKEA wardrobe. Kind of have some clothes here, and actually it's got a lot of cool drawers on this side, and it's got mirrors in here, so it makes the room look a little bit bigger.
We won't melt away if you always work for me in the daylight. drive me up to the mountain top. Kiss me like a kid, go high from the top. Oh. Know what you wanna try.
There you have it. I put my apartment together from nothing, from something cold into something warm and inviting. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you like this video, please subscribe, and we can't wait to make more for you. Bye for now. What time is it? Vanessa, are you done?
Hi, Vanessa. Can't wait to see how the magic that you've worked here.
Okay, let's see.
Wow. My clients bought it here in about 7 years ago, and they completely remodeled this room so that, with the bamboo flooring, completely open concept, great room. It's a new kitchen, but it also, you just look at the views and you get the wow factor right out of the blocks.
Yeah, I love this home. It has that total mid-century modern feel. All the finishes they have, and the furniture we brought in to, keep with the mid-century modern look.
Yeah, you've done it, and they extended the deck so you got even more view of the bay. But again, this is a great room for entertaining.
Now take a look at this, Barry. I really like their kitchen. Their backsplash is just so unique. I think these are glass, and it's got the blue underneath, so it's a really cool backsplash and soft close.
They spared no expense to remodel them.
Now take a look at this island over here, like with storage on this side. I love when islands have storage. And look, it's all sectioned off too. This is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So take a look at the rest.
Here we're going into their family room, which is really good size, and you have access to the deck from this room as well.
We sectioned it off to 2 different functions. One here is the sitting area where you can watch TV, and you can have a cool home office. So the room was long, and we wanted to just show the 2 different spaces.
It was great that you were able to utilize some of the furniture they had from their house.
Exactly.
Really helpful.
And that was the most challenging thing, is actually being able to work with their pieces
Yes.
and making sure we have the right pieces to work with them.
Exactly. All the bedrooms are downstairs, all 4 of them.
Take a look at these cool lights. I mean, this is a cool, fun pendant, and I believe this piece is original. It's very much in theme with the mid-century modern style of the home.
Right, and they're originally from Australia, and they're using, that's a boomerang. Let's go to the master suite.
Okay.
Again, you feel like you're kind of in a tree house here. It's very tranquil.
Absolutely, and you also get a view, an amazing view.
And you also have access to the deck from this room as well.
It's very airy and spacious, even though it's on the bottom floor, but it doesn't feel like it's a basement or anything like that.
Exactly, and it's not that far down. Like some of these homes that have major views, you have to feel like you have to go down like 100 feet. This isn't that
Got it,
that
so
bad.
easy access to food.
Yeah,
Quick
exactly,
access.
exactly.
Remember before, their bed was over here.
Exactly.
So, and they had accent chairs over here.
Right.
But we felt that, when you're walking in, I didn't want to have a bed going that way. Mm-hmm. We wanted new buyers to be able to enjoy the view.
Yes.
When they wake up.
Exactly. So then we have conveniently located their little laundry room, and it's next to be the kids' bathroom, if you will. And then there's 3 other bedrooms. You've got 3 kids, everybody gets a room.
This one is located right next to the master bedroom. We can envision like a teenager in here, or a guest bedroom.
Probably guess. A teenager, you probably want farther away from your...
And this is my favorite room, even though I normally tell people to neutralize the wall, but it's very much in theme with the rest of the house, the mid-century modern theme, so I had them keep the accent green wall. They already knew their style, and so then we brought in pieces to work with the wall. Going down the end of the hallway, there used to be a king-size bed in here.
Right. And this bedroom is a little bit bigger than the other two.
Yeah, so we were able to fit in 2 twins.
Yeah.
See the fun guy sitting perched on the desk?
I know.
It's fun. And they get an amazing view looking
Yes.
out. And I was pointing out the lamp here. This one is a lantern. So it's a simple lantern, but I don't know if it was them that had cut out round circles from a map and then layered it over the lantern. But I find it to be so clever.
I need to show you outside. This is where you get the $1 million view. And all the outdoor furniture, they just painted them, and it looks really chic and definitely goes with this home.
It's fun. I see fun colors throughout this.
Yeah, the blue.
Take a look at this.
Yeah.
What were they before? They were a turquoisey blue,
Yes, yeah.
and they were a little bit old and rusty, and the sellers thought maybe to get rid of them, but I said, why? Spray paint them. And so sure enough, they spray painted to this actually vibrant blue, and I love it. What a fun place to sit and eat here, and you can have the bypass window here, and you get food delivered to you.
Yep, you can be sitting outside and just enjoying the view.
Was a hostage takeover. No, it wasn't hostage. This was another home staging takeover. So the seller contacted me and wanted me to stage his home because apparently 3 years ago I staged a property that he purchased. So he said, Vanessa, you've already spoiled me. I want your staging in this place that I'm selling. The stager brought in a bunch of colorful furniture, to which I told him, you know, these are really fun, great pieces, and I really like every single one of them. However, I do have to say that there was just too much color going on. So it took the eye away from the architecture and the layout of the home. That's exactly why he wanted to bring me in, was to kind of just neutralize the palette and show off the home while having nice furniture, but really showing off the home and letting people just seeing the flow and the layout of the spaces.
Baby, you're worth the fight.
To the window to money a little bit, yeah, around there, and then money can then measure out afterwards. Height wise, money's height looks good. Yeah, the distance looks good too, but you just want to confirm because Paola's wall is different.
Why are you playing? No rhyme or reason, no, it's not fair. It's not fair, no. You said you were staying through the winter season, but you're not there. You're not there, no.
So I noticed they had 2 yellow accent chairs, and I think it might have been just way too much color, just an overwhelming palette of just brightness that the seller did not want. One thing I wanted to point out is actually
Down tonight,
This guy. The windowsills are really low. They're at 30 inches high. So we had to bring in something that wasn't going to block these nice features of the home. French doors, very nice. Island. There's a story behind this.
More luxurious look, we layer it with a lot of accent pillows. We're in the middle of staging right now, boho style. The layout is really funky and there's a niche in here where I had to measure and make sure whatever I brought in was going to fit nicely. A queen size bed here. The other option was actually going under the window, but the window height was like 37, so that would have required a platform bed.
What are you saying? Not the time or the place, baby, it's not right. It's not right, no.
I don't know what does it. Can I sleep here now? Oh, it feels so good. Can I get under the sheets?
No.
You made it too nicely. Okay.
You take my side.
Okay, take a bow.
Why are you playing? No rhyme or reason, oh, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Hi, Alan.
Hello! You probably don't see me smiling, but I'm smiling.
And I can't shake your hand. We have to keep our distance.
Exactly.
So here we are. We're pretty much done, and I want you to tour it.
Awesome. Let's start the tour and see what is.
Get out of your way.
Okay.
This couch, this window was 30 inches high, so we wanted to make sure what we brought in wasn't going to block the view and block the window.
A lot of furniture in here, but I feel like we still have a lot of room to walk through.
Absolutely.
And you feel very airy, very spacious too.
And yeah, we brought in furniture that was to scale with the room so it doesn't feel big and bulky. And of course, a glass dining table in this space really helps because it's a thoroughfare out to here. And having a solid top would probably make it feel like there is too much furniture.
Right.
So we brought in glass and a round one for flow.
Yeah.
There was no dining table here.
Correct. That is a no-no for my client. I think for you to bring this, having this as a dining area and free up the space for another living room, I think it adds a lot of value.
So yeah, this space, I don't know why there was no dining table here. I do understand that it kind of blocks this way, but this needs to have a dining room. And then the bar stools here we brought in backless ones because anything with a back would feel like it's blocking this passage. And this passage is not that big, so we wanted to make it feel open.
Yeah.
Another thing I wanted to point out is because these beautiful cabinets are dark.
Right.
And now I needed to make sure I bring in some darkness over on this side to balance it out.
Yeah. Right.
So by bringing in the dark accent pieces like the coffee table and the side table, these were the accents to complement the kitchen cabinets, while still making it feel very airy.
Yes, you know? Yes. I think that's just a good combination.
Okay, let's go down into the space here. And this is your first time seeing it.
Wow, you reclaim a room for my client. That this is very nice. This is look beautiful.
This used to be as a dining area.
Correct.
Well, that could happen if, you know, when buyers could have used that as an option, but the dining table really needed to be over by the kitchen. This would have been something secondary if there was already a dining set there. But this is actually a great family room. You know, the family just hangs out over here.
Yeah. It's a very spacious space to hang out, and having a dining table right here just make it the house look smaller. So upstairs.
Go upstairs.
Wow, look how big this place. Oh, very spacey. I love it. You have furniture in here, kind of tone down the room, and kind of blend in very well.
Yeah, we used the blue with very neutral colors. The bed used to be a queen size bed,
Right.
which I felt was too small. The room is quite wide. We brought in a king size bed. It's more to scale.
It looked a lot better, for sure. I feel like this room deserves a grandstand. I think the bed kind of say it all.
And then there actually was a dresser here. I don't like anything being taller than the windowsill when at all possible. So we created something actually very different, unexpected, from a dresser to accent chair.
Very functional place for the new owner to sit down with a book and then still have a view outside.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. 2 beds and still look very spacious. They have a game area, a desk area. I think you spoiled the kid with that.
Yeah, we wanted to give it a very trendy look, but still very practical. Sorry, there's a lot of begging going on over there. We're still in the middle of staging. It's a fun area, and then you can have a lot of play days.
Normally, I can see you do a parallel bed, but this is you do corner to corner, and it create a lot of space in the middle, and even have a desk right here. Very nice layout. Okay.
All right.
Approve!
Yay! Now we go into the 3rd bedroom. So as you can see, we're still in the middle of setting up this room. But to remember, we were discussing where we would be putting the bed. Either it was going to go this way or that way. So I measured to make sure that this was going to fit.
Yeah, I think this would work very nice.
No way though, maybe I can't let go. Maybe I thought you'd take my side, my side. No way though, you never think it through.
So, oh yeah, and the patio downstairs. You can take a look at the patio.
Sure.
Baby, you're worth the fight.
Now, last but not least, the patio. This patio, the way we had to show it was having something directly in front of the view. You want people to be able to see something right away. You want to capture their first impression. So these are see-through doors. As you're standing inside, you have to be able to look out into something. Yep, so there you have it. We try to tie in nice design with a lot of function and practicality, just to let the buyers envision really this is where they can have the space. This is where they can have the function.
Yeah, I think you rise up to the challenge, but I think you done a great job. So thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. We are almost back to normal. Almost back to normal, but then this slow. But I'm glad to see you again because after during this shutdown, shelter in place, I'm glad to be back at work and you too.
And that's it, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the tour. We'll give you the final photos and video after we're done putting this together. Take care now.
Bye-bye.
The seller got to see the home today with the agent and they were both super happy. And the seller asked if he could bring his wife over, which of course, it's fine, it's his house. This was another home staging takeover. This was another home staging takeover.
I correct.
All right, should I take it off? Okay, take a bow. I recently had a taste of my very own medicine. Now, after over 1,000 homes, it's finally my turn to declutter. So without further ado, let's tour my house and see how I tied everything together. So we're sheltering in place, and shelter means home. It's time to do some spring cleaning.
Yes, I feel so nice. Yes, I feel so right. I'm thinking every night, you're the reason why. Yes, I feel so nice. Yes, I feel so right. I'm thinking every night, you're the reason why.
There are so many challenges with my living room. One, you got the fireplace wall. Obviously, I would want to mount the TV on the fireplace, but for right now, it's impossible because it has bricks sticking out as ledges. You can use it to decorate things on, but you cannot mount a TV on this brick wall because of the ledges protruding. So you see, we would have to get rid of this ledge in order to mount a flat screen back here. So that is doable, but that's not in our plans just yet because we would like to remodel this and give this a whole new veneer. While I love my big window, it was actually very challenging because it goes really low. It goes to only about 2 feet high from the ground. So therefore I had to find a couch or a sectional that was high enough to be comfortable but low enough to be under the window as much as possible.
You're the reason why.
This chair here is blocking the entrance to the room.
With you, oh, you give me love and my heart is in love with you, oh.
All of these are going to donation. This bench is going away. I hate this railing. Looks like a lot of goodies got dropped off by my crew. If I were to put the rug straight, it will cut off the room. I have a lot more work behind me. More unboxing, gonna change out those lamps. Polyester fill.
Downfill, polyester fill. Downfill, polyester fill.
Which one do you like the most? Comment down below.
You got the message? All right. of these 2 ottomans, because you can actually sit on them, so it provides additional seating when someone comes. But 1 doesn't look right, it's not to scale with the sectional, but 2 looks too full. So I'm gonna try it with this coffee table. Better. So, yeah, and it was hiding all of this. One of the last installations in this room is this cowhide. I want to continue it with this corner here of this other cowhide rug, and the odd shape of this will actually blend in with the room instead of like defining it with lines, with straight lines like a regular rug would. I usually don't like the rear of the cowhide facing people as they're walking in, so I always have the head pointed towards whomever is going to be entering the room. The last thing in this room is this area. I just realized this could make a very good backdrop for the shoe bench because I can hide this ugly thing. This is looking fantastic. I love those 2. This is where we store our shoes. That way the door area is not congested. So I'm going to put a side table there so we can drop our keys off. Looking awesome. This is the stairs, and I was thinking of putting this up. I think I like it. I'm gonna give that a try. I think we did it. We are done with the living room. I love these little cute lamps. Super fun. And I like that I can hide the lamps in here. Easy access. I cleaned up the cable. I tied them up. Oh, I forgot one thing. My Buddhas. All right. Well, at least my white Buddha blends in, but the other one, his head is sticking up. I think I'm just gonna clear all of that. This cabinet we salvaged. It was my husband's down in LA. He did not want to get rid of it. It was a very dark and dominant piece amongst all my white furniture. So because this is such a dominant piece and the black TV as well, I had to bring in dark items like the lamps and the vase, so just to kind of balance it off a little bit. So what do you guys think? I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment down below and let me know how you liked it, how you didn't like it. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'm so excited about this space and my family hasn't seen it yet. I think I like that. Perfect spot for him. So I realized I don't like something. Got a plant here and a plant here. So what I'm gonna do is swap these 2. I love that this is clear because it doesn't look like there's really any furniture. Thank God. property. Ready to rock and roll.
Hey Vanessa, what's going on?
Hi Greg, how are you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm great, thank you. Coming to check up on things?
Yes, you know how the house is going here.
There you go. What to do with this little cubby? That was down right
Look
there.
at that, huh?
Now a little crawly plant.
Very cool, love it. Little birdie. Yeah,
Brings a lot of attention to this beautiful fireplace. I think it's very charming in here.
that's awesome. Love it. Show me around. around.
All right, got the formal dining room in here. Brought in a nice big mirror here.
like that,
Right,
yeah.
as you're walking in from that side, you get to see nice grand family room, and then we have these two niches here that we added, these driftwood vases.
Oh, very cool.
So,
A lot of character still in the house. I
yeah,
love that.
exactly. And trying to keep things to scale and just bringing out the charm of the home.
Great.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight. There goes a sight. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. I think a fallen angel just walked by.
I think this weight room is fantastic. It's huge.
Yeah.
It ties in while mom is cooking, whatever dad's cooking.
Right.
Then the kids are playing.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
You have a built-in breakfast nook. This is super charming. The homeowners did a great job remodeling this home.
One of our favorite things is over here.
Okay, let's see.
When you bake, you can put your big machine on here.
Oh,
So you can always take it out, right?
we
So
don't see that in many homes.
put the
Yeah.
mixer right on there, so nice and easy, right?
Yeah, you know how to use one?
No.
Me either. Yeah, it's okay. I love these cage doors.
Oh,
These are
very-
very nice.
Great detail.
Yeah, great detail. They just, follow through the rest of the house.
And a
Nice.
Thermador, great top end range here.
Do you cook?
Yes.
Okay, good. There you go.
That's
Chef's
awesome.
kitchen. And I think my favorite room
Yeah.
is actually not a room. It's an apartment.
Let's
actually.
go.
And a fun barbecue area out in the beautiful backyard.
Beautiful built-in barbecue.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight.
Here we are walking out to the guest house.
There goes a sight from my soul.
Lazy Susan cabinet, which pulls out like this and has the spinning Lazy Susan. Great for space saving.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul.
Bye. Have a good night. And there she goes, Mom in a box truck.
Now there goes a sight from my
everyone, this is Vanessa Nielsen with Encore Staging Services. I have agent Tina Chi from Keller Williams. The background on this was that it was staged previously.
This was actually a takeover from a different agent that has previously marketed this home. However, they weren't able to sell it, and it was on the market for about, I want to say 6 months. It's quite some time when I took over.
And it has a lot to do with the staging and the way furniture is telling the story. And when I hired Vanessa with Encore Staging, they were able to put the story together. So when buyers come in, they're able to see where everything's supposed to go, how their lifestyle is supposed to be. Right after Vanessa actually finished staging, we were supposed to get all the marketing ready and remarket the property. But during that process, it actually got sold with multiple offers.
That was fantastic news, thank you. What was so unique about this particular unit was ramps coming up into the unit, and being that it needed to be ADA compliant, there was a bedroom on the main floor.
Yes.
And that was actually very important.
It's great for people with disabilities and also for people with children. The previous stager had it done as an office.
Yes.
That's not what we wanted to use that room for. It's great that you're able to showcase this as a bedroom.
So as you can see, it goes right into a very big and spacious bathroom. Special accommodations we have to keep in mind when staging such a unit. Do you remember how the living room was before?
Yes, I love how this is now a lot more open.
This particular fireplace behind us, it was never intended to be there. It's a little bit awkward having a fireplace behind you, but once you see the layout of this home, this configuration where we have the sectional couch right now is the optimal layout.
This piece is actually a bigger furniture than the previous stager. It's kind of a smaller space. Even though they use smaller furniture but in many different pieces, they actually made this unit looking smaller than what you have here now, even though you have a much bigger piece of furniture.
You're right, because actually the sectional is indeed a bigger piece, but the fact that it's up against the wall now allows people just to come in and feel that there is an open space. That was very important for us, was to be able to really optimize the layout, and especially when you have a very specific unit where it needed to be ADA compliant. With the ramps coming up into the unit and the kitchen sink being open for the wheelchair to access underneath, we wanted to make sure we accommodated. And with new construction these days, you don't have the luxury of having a living room and a separate family room. This is it. This is your great space. This is the living room, family room. This is the dining room. And I think that was very important, is to be able to put something like a sectional here and then have people be able to come up to the space. Same thing here with the dining room. We brought in a round dining table.
It was a rectangle, it was really large, and it took up a lot of space, and it just didn't feel like it belonged.
Their job is to sell, and our job is to make their selling easier.
And you definitely made my job easier.
Thank you so much for, what's that word? We gotta do it, continue.
And that's why I hired Vanessa with the Encore Store. Vanessa.
Let's do it again.
The previous agent that was,
because you don't have, you know, a little bit, okay, this is it. Okay. With new development, Encore Staging always takes those matters into consideration, offered in this home. Today we are in Willow Glen, a small cute little house the builder flipped, so I'm excited to share with you what we're working on today. We're doing the finishing touches. Here's the awesome living room, very small, but they made it look very big. So beautiful mantle and a fireplace that they did over the brick. And they knocked down the wall here to open up the kitchen. And beautiful custom countertop with beautiful fixtures and appliances. And I wanted to show you a very, very special area. It's a European style laundry room. So because the appliances are not there, we added some beautiful little laundry hampers, right? And I'm gonna send you over to the bedrooms now. There's only 2 bedrooms in here, but they wanted a very Nantucket look with the naval theme for the 2nd bedroom. So I hope we delivered. What do you think? Do you think we nailed it? Here it is. And then we head into the bathrooms. Very beautifully done, still not finished. That's our translation there with our accessories. And now we go into the master bedroom. So a small little master bedroom, but it accommodates a queen bed. I get to add the finishing touches here. And I can't wait to show you the bathroom. Our custom floral for the area. And yeah, the bathroom is quite fabulous with a very, very big shower stall. All right, I hope you enjoyed the tour. I'll see you later. And today I am in Denmark. So I'm here today with Senna to set up her space. It is a very big apartment, an older apartment. But something I'd like to share with you regarding Scandinavian apartments or homes is one, they love their window ledges. things on their window ledges in every home. And 2, they love their wood floors. 3, they love lighting and they are known for designer lights. 4 is their furniture. As you know, there's famous designer iconic pieces. So those are the things that we like to incorporate into the space. Senna, what are your favorite colors?
At the moment it's white, black and red.
Very classic colors. And being that it's the happiest country in the world, we have to make sure we keep with that theme and we keep with their promise of being the happiest people in the world. Easy enough to work with, or so we think. So we're going to be putting this place together to make her new apartment feel like home. So we'll be incorporating designer pieces along with pieces she's owned from her previous place. Thank you for watching and we can't wait to show you the transformation. Let's do this. Yes.
Vanessa, I need your help with the clutter, all the wires, all the Wi-Fi and everything. Do you have a solution to cover it up, maybe?
That is pretty hairy. Let me see what I can find. I think I found a solution for you, Senna. So you got a beautiful box like this, very nice and simple. In fact, it's black. So it falls into your theme and it's simple. The number one thing is that it's got some handles, holes. So we're gonna run some cords through this and hide all the clutter inside the bin. Sounds like a viable solution?
Okay, I'll try and fit everything in the box.
That's perfect to loop things through. And the fact that there are handles with this storage box allows things to breathe. Et voila!
Thank you, Vanessa. Looks like a very perfect solution.
All right, and let's plug in that lamp.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. And last but not least, we have the ledge to decorate. And Senna will be placing things that mean the most to her and things that bring her joy.
Thank you, Vanessa, for staging the room and making it look like perfect. What are you running for, Vanessa?
Hi, ladies. We have 3 properties to do today, so I really need to check things out. And this property needs to be completed by 2 o'clock for the photographer. So there's a lot going on. Let's take a look inside. How's it coming along?
It's coming along good.
They did a great job, huh? With the walls, very modern with the trim in between the tiles. This is beautiful. And recessed lights. Let's turn on some lights to see. Yeah, it's gonna look great. Look at this. I actually have these too. And you can have cascading different heights. Oh, hi.
Hey, where are you running off to?
I'm on the second property now. Remember, we have 3 properties to stage, and it has to be done today by 6 o'clock. Oh, hi. How's it coming along?
Good. Your crew's here, and you know, just starting to get all the items in, and you know, it's looking really nice so far.
Vanessa. She's running. Hey, Vanessa.
How's that property looking?
It's going good. You want to go ahead and look?
Of the day, so I wanted to make sure that we're done and ready to go. How's it going?
Actually,
hi. How's it going? We're done. I was ready to roll up my sleeves. Okay, fantastic. I didn't have to do any work. I just run around all day long and I don't have to do anything. Fantastic. Okay, let's take a look. Wow, amazing. Look at this beautiful living room. Great job, ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah, you tied in the mantle.
Yes, we did.
I love that rustic mantle. It was a beautiful, simple piece over the fireplace, but it looks amazing now. Everything's been tied in. From the mirror over the couch, accessory on the dining table, and look at this amazing kitchen. And there you have it, folks, running around all day long, finishing 3 properties in one day, and it's only 5 o'clock. I hope you like the stagings, and I'll see you next time.
Going to be the reveal. I'm going to show you what they did with the property after seeing it. own bathroom as well. This one we redid the entire bathroom. So the floors, the shower, actually all the toilets are brand new in this condo, and then also the vanity. And that's the reveal. This is we're complete.
Here I've set up my office. It used to be my kids' play area, and now it's a working office, and I'll show you how we got here. Ta-da! We are done. This is classic blue, the Pantone color of the year, 2020 classic blue. There used to be a daybed right here, but we moved the daybed over to the side of the sunroom, and we are going to be working our magic here. My favorite feather, real down feather chandelier. It used to be right in the center of the room, but we're gonna hang it offset with the room. This is fun. It's got some glass beads underneath, so when the light is on, it makes it shine and shimmer. I'm going to be hanging it off on the side. The beautiful thing about this lamp is that it's actually a plug and play. So you don't have to hardwire this lamp at all, making it very versatile. You can have it anywhere in the room. So I'm gonna try it about right here, and I'm gonna step back. My plan is to have a dresser right here, so this is going to be creating a vignette, and I'll have an accent chair here, so that's why I want to hang it a little bit low, because it's all part of the vignette. Whatever you're hanging, whether it be a wall art or a chandelier, you want it to be relative to the piece that's underneath. So if it's too high, it doesn't get into the frame. This is called a plug and play swag lamp. It swags over to wherever you need the extra chain to hook over. And we'll be plugging this in, but you do have this dangling chain. So what are we gonna do? How are we gonna hide it? So we'll find some options. My plan is to put some curtains over this window, pretty much find a way to hide this chain. So I am testing out different curtain options to see what's gonna look best and what's gonna hide this chain the best. This looks okay, but by the time I hang it up, I don't know how I can secure this behind it without the chain moving this way. So I think I have another option. What is this? Looks like fishnets or something like that. It's a macrame, and I love macrames because it's different and it's versatile. And I'm going to see how it looks up here in an effort to try to cover that chain from the swag light. So this is second option number 2. The fun thing about this is I can actually, because of these ropes, I can actually use a sandwich tie and then connect these two, so that way the chain stays. Otherwise, whatever curtain that I'm gonna put here, like the solid one that I tried, this chain's just gonna have a mind of its own. I think this is gonna be versatile enough for me to connect. I'm going to grab the curtain rod and test it out. It's gonna come out to be about right here, but I see there's a little cavity up here where I'm going to insert the rod inside this way where my nail is to hang the swag light chain. I'm gonna put it about right here. So either way is fine because this is a macrame, and how you string your loop is going to be important because you don't want it, looping this way and then the other one looping the other way. You want to make sure you're looping it through consistently in one direction. I'll be adding a finial. The finial is on, and I am going to bring this up to the ceiling. And the thing about this macrame is it's got a lot of ropes here, so you can still get a lot of light through. And I didn't want to see the old window behind, so this will be a nice, fun alternative to a regular curtain. And I'll be attaching the chain to the back of the macrame, and you will no longer need to see the ugly chain. I found a couple of just regular sandwich ties, bag ties. I'll be securing this so that way it doesn't swing over. Now I'm gonna bring my dresser in. I found this IKEA table. It's metal, and I think it's a good height to put back here so I can put a plant. Let's scoot this back a little bit. I need additional lighting in here, so I figured this would also offset that light, creating balance on both sides. So with the two lights, I'd like to be able to control it a little bit easier. The chandelier light is controlled by this, but it's gonna be far and hidden. And the lamp shade, well, the lamp, at least the knob is right here. So I'm gonna connect everything together, and I'm going to use a smart plug. So that way when I use a remote or I click this button, it turns both lights on. Guess I'm a little lazy that way, but it makes it convenient. I'm going to hide all this unruly cable behind the dresser. Oh my God, I'm attacked by cables! For my lazy self, this will make it really easy to turn both lights on. Ta-da! Both lights are on in unison. Isn't that fun? I found this really cool branches from a walnut tree. So I found this in my neighbor's front yard because they were chopping it down, trimming it back. So I figured this actually is a fun little branch to put in for this area. Except it's actually very top heavy. So I'll be securing this, suspending it from the ceiling with some fish wire and then hooking it back here to make everything secure. So I'm adding fish wire. I don't know if you can see, it's very clear. I'm securing it here. This is the heavy part. And then I had a hook right here. If I can just get away from this thing poking me. There it is. So now this is supported. Should an earthquake happen, since we live in California, kind of helps a little bit. Won't fall on me while I'm doing work in the studio. And I'll just go ahead and secure another branch right here. I have a hook back at the back of the wall. Yeah, if you ever need to suspend anything up and from the wall and you don't want to see it, fish wire is a great trick. Yeah, I love it. It's organic and it's free, and it actually balances out the room. Adding a little bit of greens in here, kind of liven things up a little bit. So now my plan is to have 2 accent chairs here anchored by an area rug, because I want to be able to sit right here with the dresser as the vignette backdrop. Now I love these yellow accent chairs, and I'm gonna have 2 in front of the dresser. I absolutely love the ceramic stool. It could be a coffee table, a side table, or an additional seating area for someone. Now it's time to accessorize with a bunch of magazines that I have. Figured I'll add some green over on this side to balance the green on that side. So here we are with this canvas, and it's a good size. It used to have more navy blue, but we grabbed the paint from the classic blue and we added it to this canvas to tie in the colors better. I'm gonna put it on this wall. I'm exhausted. I think I am done for now. It's hot and sweaty in the sunroom. I hope you like this transformation. Please add your comments down below, what you liked, what you didn't like, and anything that's your favorite. And please consider subscribing to our channel and giving us a thumbs up for this video. I worked a little bit hard, but this is all for you. And anyway, I'll see you at the next transformation. Take care. Bye, guys. Hi everyone, this is Vanessa over at a model home, a very special project we are working on, creating an accent wall with this intricate pattern using the Pantone color of the year, classic blue. There's just so many intricacies. We have to measure, we have to tape it off right to create this accent wall effect. So here is what the color looks like. We can't wait to show you what it's gonna be. You saw me in fancy pink gloves. This time they're surgical blue gloves. So we're gonna do some precision work here. Hi everyone, this is Vanessa Nielsen. I'm here today with Tina Chi. Hi Tina, so the 2 units are ready for you.
I am so excited to present the 9 single family development here in San Jose and right next to Townsend Park.
And you haven't seen it yet, so let's take a look at the transformations.
Let's go. I love this. There was nothing there before, and you added definitely an art piece that brightens up this room.
And in fact, it actually highlights this area as the dining area, so it features the space.
Yes, it definitely does.
Let's take a look at the rest here. Now that you've toured this entire home after we've staged it, what do you think?
I absolutely love what you've done to this home. You've changed our pendant light originally that was there, and this is definitely brightened up the kitchen a lot.
It definitely needed to say it was a model home. Remember the kitchen cabinet and the walls just being one color?
Yeah, and that was one of the concerns that I brought up to you when I first showed you this property, and you've done a great job at making this accent wall. It gave it a great contrast.
It was actually really fun. We kept it subtle. We added the stripes because we wanted the attention to go to the light fixtures of the home.
I love it.
Here we are in the great room.
This is amazing what you've done to this accent wall.
It's the Pantone color of the year. It's called Classic Blue. And I wanted to just have a playful wall and also have a playful great room.
And this is amazing.
And remember, Tina, this space?
How can I forget? I couldn't figure out how to configure this whole room.
Yeah, we had to divide the area into different functions, and we were working with all the wonderful windows. There were a lot to play with to balance out the design.
You've done a beautiful job. I love it.
Thanks everyone for touring these homes with us. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Under the world, I'm gonna sing down under the water. Under the world, I'm gonna sing and I'm gonna sing. Under the world.